Hi, I'm Sarah Gabriel, former special education teacher turned social entrepreneur and founder of In Good Company. We help businesses build thriving teams by giving them the confidence and tools to effectively lead employees with disabilities. This podcast is for leaders creating interability workplaces. Together, we'll dig into what it takes to lead with both heart and business savvy and build workplaces where contributors of all abilities are not just included, but essential. Welcome to In Good Company. Thank you so much for listening and being a part of Season 1 In Good Company. After 15 incredible conversations, we are winding down and starting to dream up Season 2. If you'd like to know when Season 2 drops, the best way is to follow this show on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. Once the new episode drops, it will hit your device immediately. If you're up for going one step further, I would love for you to take 5 minutes to fill out our short survey linked in the show notes below. It's a way to help me learn more about you, what you've enjoyed, and how I can keep shaping this space to serve and inspire you. Recording solo can feel a little one-sided, so hearing from you means the world to me. And quick reminder, our summer passport game ends September 5th. It is not too late to earn some IGC swag by shopping with interability businesses. Just head over to our website or Instagram and learn how. Thanks again for being here. Next week, I will be sharing a solo reflection episode to wrap things up. I can't wait to revisit things we've learned and leave you with some encouragement as we head into our next chapter. I am so glad you're here today. Welcome back, everyone. Today, I am joined by two incredible women, Mary and Gabi, the powerhouse behind Gabi's. Mary brings the perspective of a dedicated mom and fierce advocate, while Gabi, a vibrant young adult with Down syndrome, is blazing her own trail as a motivational speaker, artist, and entrepreneur. And speaking of entrepreneurship, Gabi's was a recipient of John's Crazy Socks' first ever 321 Inclusive Entrepreneur Award in honor of World Down Syndrome Day. So congratulations, Gabi. You can shop with Gabi's at poweredbygabis.org. Whether it's coffee, merch, or gifts, every purchase you make helps power a purpose. And we will link that today in the show notes. Gabi and Mary, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Oh, yeah.
I hope, audience, that you are watching this one on video because it is just so sweet to see this mother-daughter team on the camera today. They are smiling, they are best friends, and they are on a mission. So for starters, ladies, tell us your story. How did you come to found Gabi's? And Gabi, you might start by telling the story about your job search after school.
All right.
Right, so you graduated high school.
I did.
And you were working at a part-time job. How many hours a week would you
Just 3 hours.
3 hours a week. Was that enough time for you to work?
No.
No. So what did we do? We started going
To
interview at
the interviews.
Interviews at lots of places.
Lots of places.
And what did you do? Did you get dressed up?
I got dressed up and happy.
And you practiced all the questions?
Oh, yeah.
Right? And what kept happening?
They keep saying no.
No, right?
All the time.
All the time. They thought because you'd be
Too slow.
Too slow. But did they even try you at the job?
They did not.
They did not. They just assumed.
They just assumed I cannot do it, but I could do it.
It's true. You could do it. So then you wanted to
do a restaurant.
She wanted her own restaurant. And what did I said? I don't think I could do a restaurant.
I want to Mexican restaurant first.
They're hard. It's hard to run a restaurant.
So hard. So I said we could do something else. What did we decide to do instead?
Coffee shop.
So we started Gabi's Grounds.
Yeah.
And we came and met with who?
Larry.
And he made what?
He made my special blend from Guatemala and Sumatra.
And your coffee's in stores. What stores is it in?
Harris Teeter, Weaver Street Market, Bay Leaf Market,
Lowe's, Earth Fair. Lots of places across North Carolina. And you can get it online, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we did that for a couple of years. And then what happened?
Pandemic hit. So then God called us into a
warehouse. And then we started doing
PALS.
What's PALS stand for?
Packaging, labeling, and shipping.
Right. So then we hired a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah.
And we started doing that for different companies, right? So how many people do we have now?
37.
And what's some of our companies that we work with?
We do P. Millar to read tag their labels.
Mm-hmm. And we do that at our warehouse and also
Offsite.
at Peter Millar's location, right? How many people do we have out there now?
11 there.
People.
And me.
And you. So we can go offsite.
We go anywhere.
We'll go anywhere. We'll do anything.
And Sir Speedy.
And Sir Speedy. That's a good one. Yeah. Brand for you. We've got lots of clients, right?
We always do.
We need more, though, right? Because more people want to get hired, right?
Who wouldn't?
That's true. No one's hiring them. We want to hire them, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Ladies, wow. So you started with coffee and you were shipping it. You had a wonderful person, it sounds like, making sure that you had a great blend to sell. It's in stores, it's going great, it's online, pandemic hits, and time to pivot. Yep. And you pivoted into packaging and assembly. With that, you have been able to hire 37 employees and counting.
That's right.
It's true.
So, Gabi, what is a day in the life like for you and your team?
I just love being there because I love being with my friends and spend time with them.
Mm-hmm. Every day is different too, right? Some days you're labeling for Peter Millar. Some days you're putting things in bags for Nissa.
Yeah.
Some days you're cleaning totes for
AmerisourceBergen.
Sometimes.
And I'm a public speaker.
And some days you're out speaking. Today we were out trying to get money for our
gala.
Our Ghostly Gala. So it's always different, right? We never know what we're working on. Some days we're putting dirt in boxes.
I do whatever.
Stuff in envelopes. We'll do whatever.
A little bit of everything. Gabi, what a journey. And Mary, as her mother and best friend, what a journey to come from no from the job search to sounds like now you're hearing yes. And that journey, you know, when you're looking at it zoomed out and we can see as your audience where you are today, it's very exciting. And I'm sure there were a lot of challenges along the way. And there are a lot of listeners who are earlier in the process. Maybe they're a job seeker with a disability who is still a part of that 80% unemployed number. Or maybe they're a best friend or a parent who's working to support their children, their friends with disabilities, and creating more workplaces like this. Maybe they could use a little bit of encouragement today. So what would you say to someone who might not be as far along in the journey as you two ladies are?
I would say not to give up on your dream. Whatever your person wants to do with their life, then try to help them achieve that dream. Get people around you. There's a lot of support in each community. We couldn't have gotten this far without the community helping us and people around us. So, don't give up. Keep trying. Talk to people. Like I've talked to Mark from John's Crazy Socks before. He gave me advice. If you call me, I'll give you advice, or call anybody that you think will help you. Just start. Just don't let people tell you no, right? What do you think?
Definitely.
What do you think how people could do to start their own company? Like people like you with a special ability. What would you say to them?
Honestly, is chase your biggest dreams that you want to do.
Yeah.
To make you happy.
Yeah. Because you're happy being up on that stage, right?
I love being on stage. I want to be an actress.
Gabi, speaking of being on stage, I hear you have a pretty big event coming up this Saturday. Can you tell the listeners what that is?
It's TEDx.
You're a TEDx speaker.
Oh, yeah.
TEDx is a big deal. So what is the theme for your talk?
Superpowers.
And what do you mean by that? Who has superpowers?
Me and my friends.
You and your friends have superpowers. And before the show, you were giving me a few examples of some of your friends that you work with who have superpowers. Can you share that with the audience? Take Justin, for example. What is your coworker Justin's superpower?
His is very speedy.
Speedy, right? He has what?
He has autism, and he's very quick at everything. He does it perfectly.
Right. He's great at quality control.
Yeah.
Right. Making sure everything is perfect before it goes
Complete
out.
perfect.
Complete perfect. Right. Every label is in the same spot. Every palette is wrapped perfectly. Everything is perfect with Justin.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Well, that's important. Everybody needs one of those on their team, if not a couple Justins.
Yeah.
What about your friend Lauren?
Oh, she's fun to hang out with, and she's really fast at doing the labels.
Mm-hmm. So she kind of handles all of our shipment. She's our shipment coordinator now. So when we have something going out, whether it's Gabi's coffee or other customers. We'll go into their cages and pull and pack and ship. That's Lauren's job. We've given her that opportunity, and she's rising to the occasion.
Oh yeah,
she's very organized.
Wow. And one more, Gabby, what is your superpower?
Adorableness.
Being adorable.
And you give people jobs.
And I'm strong.
And you're strong, and you're a public speaker.
Yeah, I am.
Right?
And the full package.
And the full package, right?
The full package. And who doesn't want that on their team? A little bit of everything. That is awesome. Gabby, going from struggling to find a job yourself to creating not only a job for yourself, but for 37 other people, that's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations. And I know that you're working to continue growing. So what are your hopes, Gabi and Mary? What are your hopes for Gabby's in the next couple of years?
I mean, I would like to see Gabby's, across all the states.
Yeah.
Like people that call us all the time that want to start a Gabby's in their hometown. I would like to make that a reality. That's going to take a lot of work, but I think
yeah. And specifically, what does that work look like? Because franchising and scaling, that's a whole new mountain to climb. What are some of the things that you're trying to figure out right now as you're looking to grow?
Oh, we're trying to figure out putting together a book of exactly all the components you need to run a business like this. And, talking to people with franchises, talking to people with consulting. So just to see, we're at the beginning stages of this, of what does it take? What's it going to look like? People come all the time and we tell them what we know so far. So it's just making that more available to more people that can't just pop in and drive a few hours to see us.
Yeah. Because I hear you get quite a lot of visitors.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing something right there. Mary, to what you were saying, I'm so encouraged by how many people out there are starting to ask, how can I do this too? At In Good Company, we've spent the summer mapping and seeking to understand the models who are already doing the good work, like yours at Gabby's. And based on our research, we found about 220 small businesses across the country who are on a mission to employ interability teams like yours at Gabby's. And I believe that number can grow.
Yeah.
And I believe when customers come and experience the service that these teams provide, when other businesses like Peter Millar, who we love to shop with, by the way, in my family, when the folks at Peter Millar are served and their shipments are fulfilled by Gabby's and they see the quality of work, thanks to people like Justin, who make sure everything is perfect and excellent every time, that really moves the needle, in my opinion. And we need more people like you moving the needle so that 80% will continue to shrink. And employers out there who have yet to employ someone like Gabi and her friends with these invisible superpowers, as you've called them, I think our numbers will start to change. And I think our workforces will be more complete. I think our teams will be more joyful, maybe even a little bit more adorable with more Gabbies on the teams.
You would.
Yeah. Gabi, how does that future sound to you? What do you think about a future like that?
Sounds good, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds great, yeah. And when we're off-site at other locations, the employees there are telling our team that we inspire them to work harder because we're not taking the long extra breaks. We're not on our phones. We're dedicated to working. So we're a good fit in the workplace to just be an inspiration to the employees that are already there.
And it's such a great fit, I think, packaging and assembly and shipping, and one that I don't think as many leaders have looked at as a great place for this interability team model to work. So how did y'all land on that? Because coffee to packaging and shipping, that's quite a leap.
Well, when we moved we were out of our garage doing coffee, and then someone stopped by and said, you need to be in the loading dock. I'm like, what's a loading dock? And it was like a warehouse that charged month-to-month rent. So I went down there to look at it and like, okay, because my husband wanted all this coffee out of his garage. So I'm like, okay, we're going to move in here. And you were sleeping in. You didn't want to get up early. So, we moved in there. I felt like God was telling me to move in there. So we moved in there. I'm like, well, you want me to move into a locked warehouse in a locked cage? I don't understand. So we moved all our stuff there, and I'm like, okay, I'm here, but I look like an idiot. And but then we looked out and we saw people, temp workers at all the co-working tables, putting mosquito sticks in boxes all day, but they were what?
On the phone.
They were on their phone half the day. So I went over to Murphy's Naturals. I'm like, I got people that will do this. They won't be on their phone. He said, okay, I'll give you a chance. So we hired Justin,
my friend,
and a couple other people, and everything we sent back was perfect. They said, you could do all our work. So then they were sending us pallets and pallets of work. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we're supposed to be doing now. We could hire way more people this way. We could hire people that are not front-facing,
or wake up early.
Or wake up early. So, we had a whole slew of people that were never going to get hired, started working for us, and they were amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And we just kind of grew. We outgrew that space. Now we're at a bigger space. We're outgrowing that space.
We're still doing that.
Yeah. Somebody wants to give us a warehouse. We need one of those. So.
Bigger one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I'm so glad you gave the context to how you made that transition, Mary, because you just showed up and you had your eyes open for real opportunity and need, and you were willing to embrace something that was new to both of you. You're filling real needs with really talented people. And I hope that more listeners will hear this story and be encouraged by that, because there can be so many roadblocks and feelings of lack of training, inadequacy. I don't know how to do this, but it sounds like y'all figured it out one step at a time. You sought mentorship when needed. You talked to people who have done it before you, like John's Crazy Socks. Those guys are awesome.
No, it's true. I had no background in this. None. I had no idea. None. Never thought I was going to be working in a warehouse, driving a forklift. And
it's a good thing she's with me.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm with you. So, yeah, no idea. Just like Gabby said, follow your heart, follow your dreams, follow
the biggest dreams.
Be open.
The biggest dreams.
Yeah.
Did you know there are nearly 200 small businesses in the U.S. who are on a mission to employ individuals with disabilities, and we want to send shoppers their way? That's where you come in. Join the In Good Company Passport game and support businesses that are moving the needle for disability employment. Here's how you play. Choose 3 businesses featured on our passport, snap photos with each visit or online purchase, and share them on your Instagram. Tag IGC with us and the business you supported, and we'll send you a prize. Grab your passport and instructions in the show notes or on our Instagram page today. I'm curious, this is a curveball question maybe, but when you dream about the future for our workforce and where people with special abilities and superpowers will be able to go to work, imagine going to interviews where the answer starts to become yes more than no. Gabi, maybe you can answer first. Where do you want to see your friends with special abilities working? Shipping?
Ooh,
of course,
yeah.
Packaging, coffee shops. Where else do you want to see people with special abilities working in our country?
Ooh.
Where do you want to see them work?
Vegas.
Vegas? What are they going to be doing in Vegas?
It'd be awesome there.
What do you want them to be dealers? Want them to be dealers?
No, not that part.
That would be good. The autistic community would be good at dealing cars. They
could
count
do
really
that.
fast, right? With Rain
Because they
Man,
are
right?
fast counters.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I think there's a movie about that.
Rain Man used to do that, right?
Okay, so Vegas is one. Where else?
And me too.
Everywhere, right? Every
In
business,
Cleveland,
right?
Ohio.
Every business. I mean, Gabby was just in Special Olympics down in Indiana.
Yeah, for basketball.
For basketball, and she was chosen. 3 people were chosen from North Carolina to represent the Special Olympics North America, and their goal is to have women in sports and not be, be like the Caitlin Clark, and not be, the Gabi Angelini is a Special Olympics superstar, but not that be the unicorn, that be the norm. Like, oh yeah, of course Gabby's a famous basketball player. Of course people with special abilities are famous because they're awesome. You know what I mean? So just to be taken as normal in society and not like something so different than everybody else, because they're more alike than different.
I agree.
Yeah, Mom.
Of you.
Tell us your broader mission. You're doing the work on a day-to-day basis in your warehouse, which is phenomenal. You're still shipping coffee, which is great. And you're a speaker, Gabi. So you're speaking at TEDx. You can be heard on other podcasts.
Yeah.
What are your dreams going forward when you think about continuing to speak and be an advocate for a future that looks more like this?
And be ambassador for Special Olympics
You're
too.
going to be ambassador, yeah.
All right, let it be known. Gabby would love to be an ambassador for Special Olympics. We'll tag them in the
Yeah.
show notes.
Okay.
I think she'd do a pretty good job.
What else you want to do?
I really know.
I
Honestly.
thought you liked being on the stage. I thought you
I
said
do
you
love
wanted to be
stage.
an actress, you said.
It's true.
It's true.
I want to be on a movie with Jake Allen.
Oh, with Jake Allen. Okay.
Be cool.
Jake is one of our actors that's coming to our Ghostly Gala.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we've mentioned Ghostly Gala a few times now. Tell our listeners, because October is coming up and this show is coming out before October, what is happening with Gabby's in October?
It's Halloween bash party. It's really fun.
Who's going to be there?
My the Jake Allen from the Ride, the movie,
Uh-huh.
and his brother in it.
His brother's in it, so he writes movies. He's from Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee.
What movie are y'all talking about?
It's called Ride, is one of the movies.
He has a lot of movies.
He writes, directs, acts. He's amazing.
He's awesome.
What are the other movies he has?
No Man's Land and The Baxters.
Yeah. He's been in a bunch of things. Jake Allen with the Y. Who
Yes.
else? Who else is a special guest?
Mike Dempsey.
Mike Dempsey, former NFL. Who else?
Very
Wes
cool.
Harper.
Wes Harper. Where's he from?
Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid. He's coming, right? And then we're going to have a party bus.
Axe and Ales.
Axes and Nails. It's a fire truck turned into a party bus, taking people on rides, right? Up
And
down.
Jake Allen's single, just like me.
He is single like you.
Well, y'all have quite the guest list counting, and you still have open seats?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, they're going quick.
All right, so we'll link that in the show notes as well. So, audience, if you are near or around North Carolina, you have the opportunity to come to a gala. You have the opportunity to tour Gabby's warehouse.
Yep.
If you're interested in learning what special ability teams are really capable of, it sounds like it's a fun environment too.
It is.
It sounds like a fun team to work on. This is the team to be looking at and to be watching in the coming years, because you ladies are building something magnificent and you're doing great work. You're generous. You're willing to share what you're learning, which I think is so important in our space. There can always be that temptation to be protective or competitive. When we're doing a good thing, we want our efforts to succeed, our high hopes and our good hopes, and it can still be tempting to protect. But you ladies are generous and you're sharing your learnings, and I commend you. I think that's the way to go.
I agree. Yep. Yep. I totally agree. Yep. We're all in this together, and the goal is to help as many people with special abilities as possible. So why stunt that growth?
Yeah, I agree. What a conversation, and just beautiful, beautiful growth that you have demonstrated over time. Gabby, I'm curious if you could share anything more from your speech coming up with TEDx, anything else that you want to tell the audience as far as superpowers go, why they're so important, why they're so wonderful.
You know?
Well, I know that they help who? The big and small companies, you help who?
Anything.
You help society, right? You're sharing your dream to have people with special abilities in society as a normal member, so that people don't get told the no, right?
Yeah.
That they get hired and they don't have to go through what you did, right? Because your self-esteem was going down, down, down when no one was hiring you, right?
Yeah.
And we don't want anybody to go through that, right?
No one does.
No one does. So we want society to be accepting of people like you, right? Because you guys are awesome
Who doesn't?
and adorable.
It's
true.
And I think that, in business terms, they'll ask, what's in it for me? What's my return on investment? If I give someone a chance, how is that going to help my business? Gabby, what would you say to that when an employer says, why should I hire someone with these hidden superpowers? I can't see them.
They should see it.
They should see it. That's true.
They will see it, though, right?
They will see it.
They will see it. And
I think there's real great value that individuals with special abilities bring to the team. And you've mentioned a few already. I'll start you out. I think the focus and the joy in being at work is phenomenal. No cell phones at work, right? You guys are hardworking, focused team members.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you wish more employers could see if they were to step into your warehouse and see you all working?
Hmm.
What would they say? Wow, that team does this really well.
Dynamo?
I know they do everything very well. Everything they would look at, they're doing it very well because you know why? Because they want to be there. Because they're thankful to have a job,
And they love me.
and they love you, and they're happy because they've been rejected so many times, and they finally found a job that people said yes, you can work here. So they're thrilled to come in. They can't wait to get to work, right?
And my hugs.
And your hugs. You're hugging everybody.
I'm a hugger.
And the companies, they can put on their website or they can shout out in their social media that they're helping the disabled community. So, I mean, it's making them look good too. Like, look who we're uplifting in the community. So they're being uplifters in the community. So that should be good for them.
I think that's a great point. The millennials, which is the group I'm a part of, and those younger than us, the studies are showing we care about shopping with and working for companies that uphold values like this.
That's right.
And so to be a company who can really walk the walk and talk the talk, I think is increasingly valuable and important. And I totally agree with that, Mary.
Yep.
And Kelly Clarkson, I was on.
Yep, you were on Kelly Clarkson. We all know that.
You were on Kelly Clarkson? I did not know that.
You did not know that? Oh my God.
No.
The viral video out there has about 100 million hits, right?
It's true.
Because she was dating this guy a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
And he lived in another state.
Yeah.
And so we were going to surprise them. So we flew out to his house, to his town, but we didn't tell her and we didn't tell him. And so when he sees her coming down the escalator, he loses his mind, right?
It's crazy.
It's a crazy video. And then the Kelly Clarkson show saw the video and said, we want to surprise Gabi on the show with him for Valentine's Day. So they flew us out to LA.
My favorite.
And we had a fun time on the show. Kelly's awesome. And then who was on the show with us?
Wolfgang Puck.
Wolfgang Puck. And he was so impressed by you and what you were doing that he sent a limo and Spago. He cooked dinner for us at Spago that night.
It was really good.
It was really good. It was amazing. Yeah.
Wow. VIP treatment.
Yeah.
Gabi, I can just tell that you can light up a room. You can motivate. You said you're happy because you're happy?
Happiness.
With her happiness.
With your happiness. Yeah.
Who doesn't?
A lot of people don't.
They should.
They should. They should be more like you. That's right. We got to get you
The
out
angel.
there and show people. Be like
I
Gabi.
agree.
Be like Gabi. Maybe that's what we should get on a shirt. Be like
Gabi
Gabi.
the angel.
There you go.
I would wear that shirt. Be like Gabi.
Be like Gabi. I would too. I like that.
We'll work on that. I know a few special ability teams who are in the screen printing business and embroidery business. So maybe we could do a little collaboration.
Absolutely. I love that idea. Yes.
All right, here we go. Making friends everywhere we go. So many opportunities. I will send you those links after this show.
All right.
Well, ladies, speaking of collaborating and sharing, I love to wrap up these episodes by sharing the spotlight and shining it on other businesses who are doing the good work alongside us. So I'll give each of you a chance to answer. And I know you've already given so many great shout outs today. But Mary, starting with you this time, who is someone out there that you would love to get a shout out to today?
I think Awaken Coffee, they came to visit us recently, and they're trying to expand their operations. They're down in Greenville, North Carolina. So I think if you're out there in Greenville, go visit them. They're amazing. Go try their coffee, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good. All right. We've got a coffee shop. Gabi, who are you a fan of?
Plant-based bakery.
Oh, that's because they have
favorite
gluten and
donut.
dairy-free options. Yeah. How about somebody that's working with? How about Cary? What about Esteemed Coffee? It's another coffee shop.
They're good too.
They're good too. They're in Cary. They're good, right? And then Spectrum Designs. I think they might be around here.
That's right. Those were some great call outs, and we will be sure to link them all in the show notes so that our listeners can find these coffee shops and amazing businesses also doing good work wherever they are. So, ladies, this is my least favorite part of the show, and this is where we have to say goodbye. So I will wish you the best for now. I know we will keep in touch, and I hope our audience members will reach out to you as well. Follow you ladies on Instagram. Order some coffee, drop in if you're in the area. Gabi, Mary, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate you.
Thanks.
What a way to wrap up this lineup for season 1 guests. Thanks again to Mary and Gabi Angelini. Please be sure to follow or subscribe so that next week's season finale lands in your feed immediately and so that you don't miss the launch of season 2 when it's ready for you. If this show has been of value to you, please consider taking a moment to fill out the survey linked in the show notes to help us as we dream up season 2 for listeners just like you. We've got one final episode next week for season 1 as we come to an end, so please be sure to tune in. Thanks for joining us on In Good Company. I hope this conversation gave you what you needed to take your next step. Special thanks to Georgia Tech's Institute for Leadership and Social Impact for the recording space and the coffee. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, share, or leave a review to help more leaders like you find us. Want more tools, frameworks, or a community of like-minded advocates? Head over to igcwithus.com to learn more. We'd love to connect. Until next time, keep building what wasn't there before. You're in good company.